to my channel. Today we're gonna be playing against the Seattle Seahawks. I know a person that did not beat the Seahawks. But I know who is gonna beat the Seahawks. It's gonna be me. He's gonna be looking good. He's gonna be looking so sweet. Alright, further. I'm gonna play the Seahawks in Seattle. So this is, I hope it's gonna be easy, but I bet it's gonna be so hard.
At the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Who are you playing against, Josh?
First down, Prescott eluding the pressure.
Dang, bro.
He takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tucker roll that they can fall back on anymore.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10.
Yeah.
Throwing again, Prescott on 2nd and 10.
Yeah, sure. Dang, bro. They're good.
And the Seahawks have recovered.
Time to focus. Time to focus.
At the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. A first down throw for Prescott.
Oh my God. Blitzers
taken down. Now Zay Jones breaking through to get him for a loss of 7.
Now that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go. The football led to a sack. That's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
My goodness, people, stop sacking me.
In the NFL, Barkevious Mingo. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go.
Let's go. What?
I wonder if
How do you
reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Nobody was even.
He popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. And this pass defense, they were sensational in the win last week, and they're looking good here so far in this first quarter.
You know,
Get down.
Talk about offenses get locked in, and that runs over multiple games where they're...
Look at it. Oh my gosh, I'm at the 1
This
yard
offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. And out now come the Cowboys. And things haven't started so well for this side. 2 drives, 2 punts.
Let's
So
go.
now you
Finally,
start looking not just at play calling,
finally.
but which guy's going to step forward and say, okay, let's get this thing done. Because within that unit of 11, sometimes one guy can make a big-time play and break through the barrier. Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Yes, Hurns. There you go.
A really good pickup of 28 yards.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Now Prescott. There he goes inside the 30.
It's raining
taken
in my
down
game.
at the 26. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the
Josh,
drive
it's raining
rolling.
in my game.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Defensively, the tackle by Cam Chancellor.
We keep talking about the impact that hybrid players have had on the NFL, those guys who can do multiple things. I think Cam Chancellor fits that perfectly. Is he a safety? Is he a linebacker? No, he's a football player.
And they love him in Seattle. He's been there ever since he came in the league in 2010. Second down, Prescott.
Howdy.
Burns, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And a big turnover there as
they intercepted my ball. But they're not doing anything on offense. It's still 7-0.
7-0. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive.
There you go, Beasley.
He hits Beasley right side. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Prescott on first down. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sack back at the 29. That's number 4. Sack number 4. They had 4 last week, so he's been down on the ground a lot.
Partner, they say the eye in the sky does not lie. And that's indeed the case because they watched the game tape from the previous week, incorporated it into their own defensive scheme, and continued to get after this quarterback.
And now this defense will be searching for sack number 5. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
What, he got injured?
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
He finds Hearns left side. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for 4th.
And another thing that makes a comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to do.
So second quarter, this offense losing and hoping to get the football in the end zone for the first time. Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Here's Prescott. He's airing it out for Williams. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, third down. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there and gets the good defensive position, able to affect the play.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. And he'll return it to the... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. And now here come the Cowboys. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. He's going to look deep down the field. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't
I know you like this stuff.
pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Over the middle, the connection to Hearns. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And that one good for 16 yards and a first.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
On 1st and 10, Prescott completes it to Hearns. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Warned me. Anyway.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. The Cowboys on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. To the air again, Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. So we are at halftime here in downtown. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 match.
Oh, God. People.
Prescott now on 2nd down.
Got it.
Wide open receiver complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the play.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
They go play action here.
Oh my gosh, I just stopped me.
And the Seahawk defense gets to him and they bring him down. Nazir Jones in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Prescott to throw it. Sliding out of the pocket.
How do you
complete there? A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long.
That's caught inside the 20. It's a big play there on 3rd down. 48 yards.
Well, they just treated 3rd and long as simply an opportunity to make an even bigger play. Normally, you're just trying to pick up the 1st down and you know where the sticks are. They took this thing way downfield. Confidence in the receivers to go up and make a play, even with defenders around them.
From the red zone now, Prescott flush to his right. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Knocking it away there defensively, Justin Coleman.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
In trouble, and he's taken down. The former 1st-rounder, Barkevious Mingo. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Flushed out right, looking for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Seahawks with the possession. They also have the lead here.
45-28.
So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. One man in the backfield, Elliott. Following the interception, here's Prescott. Buying time to his under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Frank Clark in there with pressure yet again, and that's the 7th time they've dropped him here this afternoon.
They sacked me 7 times.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
And he's going to go down again.
Yeah.
Barkevius Mingo in there to get him.
4.
And that's sack number 6 for him on the year.
4.
So when you have good field position to start a drive and you give up back-to-back sacks, that can be demoralizing for a
2
team.
touchdowns.
Prescott on 3rd and goal. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the connection, but not enough. 4th down.
4th and goal. Let's go.
Completed pass brings up
4th
a
and
4th
goal. I
down
need this
situation.
touchdown.
Do you play analytics on this one? Well, you know, what do your analytics tell you about going for it here?
Yeah.
I wonder what they would say.
They tell me you're down by this margin, 4th quarter. You're going.
Touchdown.
And
No.
it is incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal.
I'm
And the
rigged.
Seahawks able to come up with a goal line
Beasley.
stand. So still over 3
No.
minutes remaining in this game.
Beasley.
Boy,
Nobody
not
was
getting
open,
that when that
and he
hurt.
didn't even bother catching the ball. He didn't reach his hands out or nothing.
Here's the Dallas offense now heading back
No.
out onto the field.
It's 2 minutes.
And last time they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense.
Why are you
Congratulations,
dropping
got
it,
us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack
2
again.
minutes and 20
Continue to have that
20
kind of
seconds,
confidence.
20
Not worry about the
seconds.
one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. On 2nd down, Prescott again, escaping the pressure right. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down. He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, let them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter and find their way open.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball.
I hate this game. It's
More
rigged.
than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And no, it's incomplete. Jason Garrett might be wanting to reconsider the decision to go for it there. And this defense will take over right near midfield. The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what
that's gonna be good.
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Tried to go for the big one there on second down. Now
This
they're
game
likely
is
down to their
doo-doo.
final 2
36
plays.
seconds left,
And you
I'm
know they
losing
got to keep going for the big
26-4.
shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down.
I lost.
Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
He's going to let it fly. And a shot taken on third down, unsuccessful. Fourth down now.
Try and get it all back with one big shot right there, but even if successful, that doesn't get them all the way back to where they need to be. Can't totally abandon throwing the ball underneath as well.
Desperation time. Prescott on fourth. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is
Oh my
intercepted.
gosh,
And that
bro.
should do it. Picked off by the all-pro free safety, Earl Thomas. And the
Oh,
return here
intercepted.
is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go.
Well, Charles, the forecast called for rain throughout the entire game, and we got rain throughout the entire game. But these two teams, they had fun getting dirty out there. They
Alright,
loved the
guys, I
slump.
lost.
Did you trust the forecast ahead of time? Or you one of those
Officially
guys
duped
still
it
didn't
against the Seahawks.
trust it?
But when I saw just a big blob
Seahawks
of green
somehow
on the
beat
radar,
me.
I said, okay, let's trust.
Yeah,
I'm
and
very
that's why
disappointed
I'm
in
glad you
myself.
took my advice. Got your
But
notes
next game, I
laminated
will
'cause
play
you
the
know open air
Lions, and I will
proof.
beat the
That rain can
Lions.
affect us as well, although
Promise.
not as much as the guys on the field. But let's face it, it's kind of fun to watch these types of games, isn't it?
It is.
But
By the way, how impressive is it that you
I
travel
lost
with a
26-10.
laminator? I didn't even know there was a portable
So, yeah, that's
laminator.
gonna do